Of residential estates. This is one. The invitation gave you a date to arrive. There was no date to leave. As long as you played nicely, you could stay. If you played poorly, time to go. And you could come back another time, but on that particular visit, time to go. Mr. Hearst Houseman pretty much had power of life and death here over the guests. And kind of like the day the earth stood still, court. That philosophy. Don't be rude to the housemen. Don't speak back to them. Don't call them servants. They'll correct you in a heartbeat. And there is no known case of a guest complaining to Mr. Hearst about poor staff and the guest surviving. Time to go. If you don't like it here, you can leave, in other words. Don't be rude. Don't use obscenities. Don't pound the table. Don't force your affection on those who don't want it. I mean, you're going to be up here for a long weekend with Clark Gable and Cary Grant and Gary Cooper. You're going to be here with Johnny Weissmuller, who was 6 foot 3 inches tall and 190 pounds, and won every competition he ever entered, with the exception of one relay in the Olympics, because his team let him down. In other words, you talk about swimmer, guys, an automaton, almost in that sense. Hearst was an only child. He had no brothers or sisters. He was born into a very wealthy family. Did not inherit his father's money because it was given to philanthropy. And by the time his mother died, she had about $11 million in property and in land, and collected items and cash left. And of that $11 million, she left their son $8.5 million in 1919. So that's his entire inheritance, $8.5 million in dirt, old tables, and some gold coins. That's what he gets, cash money in that sense. When his mama died in 1919, his gross income was about $400 million a year. So you have two different fortunes here, one that he was raised around and one that he earned. But we'll go in, and if I could just ask,